if you had to reiterate what we just figured out.
Well, we're trying to figure out how
Don't look at how I'm vlogging right now.
If you play offline, you're making progress on one device, right? But that device could be a device different than your main device. Like it could be an iPad or something like that.
If you have a third device, you're crazy. Why do you have 3 iOS devices?
You know?
But you know,
like,
if you borrow your sister's phone for some reason, and I don't know, don't do that. But we're still gonna look out for you.
The smartest option is actually to tell them there's like a discrepancy. Like your online account is different than your offline account. Do you want to upload your offline account or do you want to sync to your online account?
Yeah, you can play this game offline. Like you
Oh, yeah,
don't
that's really
actually
important.
like you don't.
Yeah, you can play offline.
Like most mobile games, it's almost expected, and it's not even offensive anymore. Like it's just expected that I have to be online, because that's like people assume with a phone that you have at the very least you have a phone connection. If you're in the middle of nowhere, like we want our game to work at least somehow, and that includes even multiplayer. Like the whole tournament was done through Bluetooth, and I'm not even sure if we pointed that out.
Oh yeah, you can make progress on or offline, and you can like make achievements and unlock stuff, and then sync it up to your online account if you want. All offline. We actually just finished this today, finally getting this to work correctly. It was like fixing a bug that was really making me crazy. But effectively what happens is like if you make progress on one device, you can just switch devices and make progress on the other device if you want.
Am I gonna get in trouble for vlogging and driving? If I was doing this, I would. But if I'm holding it like that,
and just
and
like
you're the one
FaceTiming while driving though.
You're the one talking, so I'm not really multitasking. Am I allowed to post this? Hey guys, I'm gonna post this, and then if you could just tell me if I'm allowed to do it after I post it, that'd be awesome. I'm not lying. There really is something called a Whopperito.
Let's go. So Wendy's has this new shit.
It's not Wendy's.
So Burger King. You ever heard of Burger King?
Apparently Andrew has it.
I actually really like that.
The first bite, yeah, it's not repulsive. And hey, the sky is nice. So you got that going for it. What are we looking at?
Well, this is the notification you'll get if your offline account doesn't match your online account, and this can happen if you play on someone else's device or play offline on your device.
Okay, so now I just need to forget everything you just said. All right, just need to all right, here we go. All right, I'll read it.
Gotta make sure it's worded correctly.
This is the exciting part about making games, right? I thought that said uplord.
Because that's the thing, is that
say?
Because like I could explain this perfectly if I didn't have to not be wordy. But this is like already a wordy notification.
I know, yeah, that's.
But it's an important one. Like, this is a really important notification. While we're doing that, let me show you the character selection. So this is the character selection area. Right now on my account, it opens with Romp and then his skin. Okay? Because on my account, that's selected. Romp plus his skin is selected. Now, to test the scrolling, I've multiplied his skin 4 times.
Yeah, okay.
But you can see how you can change that kind of thing. There's like multiple scrolling windows going on at a time. This is the first window we've ever had with multiple scrolls. And I think what we're probably going to add is your character's stats in here, in this window, so that you can see what stats your character will have.
And there's room to kind of push them to the side and do basically what I did for the character preview.
We actually have that here.
Something like that.
But this is the same idea that if you have, like, in the gallery, it doesn't matter if something is unlocked. You can just select it to see what your character looks like.
Yeah.
You can also see the ability that comes with the character when you unlock them. So, like, Mactooth comes with freeze. So if you press the freeze, it shows you the freeze ability. Yeah. And then if you go into the freeze over here, it tells you where what character it originates from. So then if you press the character, it'll take you to the character without the freeze. Because otherwise you could just press Windows and have like windowception. In the character selection area, next to the stats, there's a question mark that tells you what each stat does.
Alright, now hold up. We're going to need to proofread all this too.
Yeah, this is for players. This is for players that like want to play strategically. This is what each stat does. So that's.
Alright, we'll do it later. I'll check with everybody.
And then this is the actual game.
Yeah, but I don't really care about.
Yeah. Because if you make it plural, you can say conflict instead of conflicts, which would be personal sounding.
Hey, wake up.
This girl thinks that she can just show up in her brother's room and sleep. So, are you recording?
Yeah.
It is like the coolest. He's recording like this.
Or just say your local save data, because they know what game they're in.
Your local super Plexis. Yeah. Your local save data conflicts with
The Game Center save data?
the Game Center save data. So we finally figured out how to word this.
Yeah.
Before, the title was Account Data Mismatch. And now...
Game Center data conflict.
Your offline, this is before, your offline/online account data do not match. This may be due to playing offline with this device or playing online with a different device.
Then, this device's local save data conflicts with your Game Center data. Save data.
See, that one is way better. So now the before, on the next paragraph, if you played offline with this device and made more progress or have never played with a different device, tap upload. Now that's
woo! Alright, so now we
into-
have tap upload to sync using your local save data. This will overwrite your Game Center save data.
so much
Oh,
better.
that's what you're saying.
That's what you're trying to
Okay,
say.
Emily, wake up!
If you played online with a different device and made more progress, or have never played with this device, tap download. It's so
Woo!
confusing.
Alright, so now tap download to sync using your Game Center data. This will overwrite your local save data.
The last part. If you would like to temporarily ignore this and continue offline, tap play offline. Compared to what is now...
Yo, tap offline to deal with this later.
It's gonna be so much better.
And the question is, you know, all this fancy talk and you get a little casual at the end. You dab a little chocolate sauce on their head.
You have the chocolate sundae, you got the banana in there, the banana sundae, then you put a cherry.
And what really gets me is, Emily, wake up!
Can you guess what the 10th one says?
I'm gonna just not guess.
Make 10 matches in quick succession. Can you guess? Can you guess what the 15 one says? Gabe, can you guess?
Don't.
Make
It's
15
gonna say-
matches in
alright,
quick
yeah,
succession.
alright. Yeah, what's 2 times 2? 4!
4!
Let's do Dang, so smarter than you.
Can you guess what the 20 combo says?
I don't want to guess.
Make 20 matches in quick succession.
Oh, I didn't. How would I have known?